captains Akali and Sisba. I'm hoping everything is working. Hello? Hello. As Ericsson does ask us, have we showered today?
No.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
No!
Luke, اكره وينتن.
Thank you.
فردت Luke ikrah u jinten. As I'm gonna set up the lobby myself, because I guess we do not have a host today. Oops. Shout out to Sisba, big fan of Akali, can't wait to see him lift the third place trophy. Very true. As we see. I'm gonna ask the first question. Did we see the finals? Did we see Aversio versus Agony?
Yes, I was rooting for Juan the entire games.
You was rooting for Juan, not even Aversio, just Juan.
Juan and Iglos.
Juan
Not
and
Juan.
Iglos.
Juan number one. Did you manage to see the game, Sisba, or no?
No. Unfortunately, I was still in Poland, and I didn't watch the games.
It's okay.
So don't spoil me the.
I don't spoil. It was an exciting.
No spoilers.
I will say it went to game 5. It was a very exciting series.
All right.
What were you eating, Sisba?
I
Pierogi.
was eating like chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
Because I messaged him about this game and he just said,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was at the dinner with my friends at the time.
You heard it.
Yeah, it was a chicken soup. It's like really traditional soup in Poland.
You've heard it here first. If you want to play like Sisba, eat chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
As we are here, I'm once again joined by Coach Lemon, co-casting the game. Do you have any thoughts about the matchup, Coach Lemon, in front of our two captains?
Say enough.
Yeah, Lemon.
I think both teams are good though. In their own respects, except this, what's his name? No, Bernd Serafin on Discord. I think he's dog shit. Other than that, I think everyone is okay.
Everyone is okay, except for Serafin, according to Coach Lemon.
Yeah.
Are we all ready to go? Are we ready to get straight into the game? Can he take his mic out of again? No, sadly his microphone is stuffed into a lemon. That is why he is Coach Lemon. And so he will sound like that for the rest of the game. I think we're waiting for Sloppy to join.
Yeah, I think so. He's probably went to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, okay. We can, of course, stall at least for another 5 minutes. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the people watching, to your opponents?
Yes. Okay, don't look at my performance. I just got back to Malta today. I haven't played anything for over 2 weeks. So I made... I just flew in a couple hours ago, so, I'm a little handicapped at the time.
Understandable.
We are handicapped for other reasons as well, don't worry.
Yeah, for real.
This is the first, apparently.
To this fucking...
عندي كومنت على كالي.
HUJ.
Sorry, but this is going to be in Maltese. Xizzokiet. Jien xaħat saqsini, edin xkolla fil-lobby intom it-tim ta'kom?
5 din fil-lobby.
Għax il-medju s-support jgħat il-toilet bid-darba jew ħajġu wara draft jerġa'.
Le, hawnhekk qegħdin kollha.
All right. Għallu li biex najtek, issa ifema kif-trit.
Meqqala di.
Issa baddik confidential.
Well, I'm just gonna ask, are we ready to start?
Yeah.
All right. So, last words. before everything, and I will send the draft link because again, apparently we have no host today, so I'm kind of juggling a few things.
Sorry, HUJ captain.
Yeah, what's up?
You think you will beat them today?
Wait, what?
You think you will beat them today? You will beat them?
Yeah, I hope so. we hope to get our money back, you know.
Later.
We
So-
are doing this not for the money, but for the Maltese pride.
Just to make sure, we do have Confident Club on the red side and Cavalier in the blue side. Am I correct?
Other way around.
There we go.
Wow, no, you are a bit stupid. Not okay.
Ah, no worries. It's all good.
I'm gonna paste the drafter link in the lobby, and I think with that we can go back to our respective teams. Thank you for talking. Good luck to both teams. Good luck to everything that's gonna happen. Hopefully no trolling happens, as Coach Lemon has predicted.
Thank you.
So yeah.
And we'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
As we will go into the draft. تعمل لك share screen أوش. Generally speaking, I mean.
Oh.
Hello. اطرح draft.
Oh, next I thought.
Right, we should move back to the. Oops. So I think generally speaking, I mean, I'm not expecting anything too crazy from the draft. This is the third place. It's going to be a best of 3. I think what we're all expecting is just some very simple picks, nothing crazy. We maybe start something crazy here and there if the teams decide to, but I'd imagine we're just going to see some simple league, being that this is the third place. The draft has started. We see a Darius and a Draven ban. We see an Akali ban. Last time, of course, we did see that does actually play. As we do, in fact, have the logos backwards. Oops. Man, it is not the best today.
No, they banned Darius, Akali, Volibear.
We do have a Darius, Akali, Volibear ban versus a Lilia, Aurora, and Draven ban. Draven, I think, more of just a pocket pick.
Isn't the support back now? This guy is the support, no?
That is the question. The support is back, so I'd be a bit confused.
I don't know who's playing, so I don't know.
We see a Bard first pick. Okay. Of course, Seraph Queen on Seraphine will be picked.
That's crazy.
Double support picks. Not exactly the craziest thing that you'd expect. I don't know. I'm a bit confused by the double support pick. It does look like we are going to lock in the Seraphine. There's a few things you could pick here, but of course, I mean, we're just gonna go straight AD carry support. Nothing crazy. We're hovering a lot of different AD carries. Not exactly sure what we're gonna pick. I mean, if you're gonna pick an AD carry this early, you probably want an AP carry or someone who can sort of play into a lot of different champions. We do see Varus insta-locked. I don't know how I feel about Varus insta-lock. How will HUJ respond? I'm not too happy with, I think, Cavalier's draft so far. I'd say it's maybe a mildly cocky, or maybe just full comfort on the side of Cavalieri. As we do see Gragas being covered, Gragas can, of course, flex in 2 separate roles, so it's nice to see. Technically can also go mid or support, but I doubt it. We'll most likely see it in the top or the jungle. And I think it's a pretty strong draft, I think, even so far, just from HUJ. We'll see what happens. Maybe Cavalieri have a secret R3 pick, which can turn everything around. Most likely, as we do see Twitch.
Wow.
Okay. And there he is, the 3 himself, the champion who had a perfect 5-game presence in the finals, and we are going to be locking it in. It's 3 gaming. We are 3 gaming.
No, bro, come on.
So top lane will most likely be a snooze fest until we start grouping for these team fights. As we see a Smolder ban. A Smolder ban. Okay, what the hell is going on?
He might play it mid, I don't know.
This may be something that we're banning out. Maybe we're looking to play Malzahar mid lane, and that's the reason we're banning out Smolder. I think that's the only reason that I can justify banning out Smolder.
Isn't it unified mid?
Yeah, so I doubt that he plays the Malzahar, but we'll see what happens. As you do see a Yon ban as a response.
مش ذاك غالب بلا دين وستيا.
مش هيك.
ثم. Nocturne.
Do you see
Did he even?
the
I
Nocturne?
haven't seen the other jungler play Nocturne yet, but I don't know.
I am also a bit confused about the Nocturne ban. All in all, I'd say a bit of a odd couple of bans. So we'll see exactly what happens.
Yeah, they're banning Akali out for some reason.
We are banning Akali out as we do see a Wukong. So that will most likely be a Wukong jungle. I guess we're leaving, of course, Unified to have the final counter pick. We'll see exactly what's going to be picked. Realistically, I mean, you can just lock an AP farming jungle, I think, here. And it does just do fine. You can play Karthus, you can play Zyra, but we will see Twisted Fate instantly locked in. It looks like both teams are just gonna go play full comfort. I don't think we're adhering to any particular meta. We're just gonna be playing what we know, and we're just gonna see if we can beat the enemy team. I think a Karthus here actually goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Am I crazy? Because it forces them to build MR, and if they don't build MR, they have Twitch, and they don't build armor. And if they build mixed, it's not enough for both.
I mean...
You have to go farming jungler, no? You can go Shyvana. Shyvana's fine.
What?
Yeah. No, you have to go a farming jungler. You can't play a ganking jungler with this team. You have to go a farming jungler.
Why not?
Who are you supposed to gank? Because the TF is gonna be playing into a counter pick.
But why would you go TF?
Why do we see a Nami hovered? Is that Seraphine mid lane?
Could be, yeah. No, it's not.
As we do, we may just see an Azir locked in. It is just Azir locked in. I'm not too big of a fan about the Azir pick.
The other team's draft is fucking shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I think both teams have drafted a bit confusing.
Yeah, I mean, Cavalier is okay, but the other team, I don't know. Shyvana, Twisted Fate, Twitch. Who the fuck plays these champions? But yeah, we'll see.
We're playing low pick rate champs only. And
I mean, they are EU and me, I forgot. Could be high popularity there, I don't know.
EU Nordic East secret tactics.
I don't know. I don't know.
As we will be having seemingly a piss break from the side of HUJ. Toilet issue.
ونبدأ
toilet issues left and right. But like you said, I mean, the drafts are a bit, I think, strange. Both teams, I mean, especially, I mean, they have a lot of conflicting ideas on what they want to do from the side of HUJ. Thank you, Akali, for the TMI.
TMI. شغال
Lots of a bit, I'd argue, contradicting playstyles on the side of HUJ. You have, of course, Twitch and Bard, who already do not really like to play around each other. Twitch needs someone to sort of babysit him in lane. The Bard, of course, is not exactly a champion who likes to stay in lane. So once again, you very, very, very clearly have a contradiction in what you actually want to do in your bot lane. Gragas can be used as a bit of a lane neutralizer, and so I guess Shyvana does not hate being able to farm with Gragas in lane, but Twisted Fate is a champion that sort of wants to be very active. Now you can play him as this sort of neutralizing champ who just says, you know, you're not allowed to invade my Shyvana, and she's gonna scale, and eventually she's gonna get very big. But again, it's just a bit of an odd, I think, game plan from the side of HUJ and Confident Club. As for Cavalieri, I think the game plan is relatively obvious. They're playing for this mid-rangey poke sort of playstyle, with making sure that the Maokai they can't get engaged on. Maokai, of course, having some of the best anti-engage, and Wukong, of course, also can be played as a disengage. Does not have to be played as an engage. So Cavalieri most likely will be playing this game of keep away, while HUJ will be honestly a bit all over the place. So we'll see exactly what happens once we load into this draft. As we are of course locking in our champions. Now we do have a 2.5-minute wait for a spectator, so we will have to wait till we load into the game. I don't know, is there any lane which you think people should look out for?
I mean, not top, for sure. Probably... I mean, it probably has to be mid, no?
I'd probably say, yeah, mid lane looks like the lane that's going to see the most action, unless we see Seraphine and Varus just stomping bot lane.
I mean, if you're Twitch, you're just gonna play safe and wait for TF2 to add bot, no?
I think the Bard is very strong against the enemy team, but then he can't really do much with the rest of his own team. I think that's the major issue. I think the Bard actually ended up being pretty decent. It's just that none of his team can really play around him much. Shyvana's just going to be farming, so she can't really do any of these crazy roams. Gragas can technically, I guess, but I mean, he's playing into a Maokai who can't, so you can't really do much top lane. Twisted Fate again can technically play with the Bard, but you're gonna have to be babysitting a Shyvana on the Twitch to sort of scale, and so it's gonna be a bit awkward, quite a bit awkward to actually do anything. So I think all in all, it's a tad awkward for HUJ's comp to sort of function. Now, if one of them gets away with a lead, I mean, Twitch can easily carry with a lead, I'd argue. Gragas with a lead will be quite a bit scary, but I'd argue they do have a nice amount of lockdown for him. So I'll see if exactly if it makes a difference or not. We'll see exactly. Shyvana, maybe. I mean, it really depends. If the poke from the Shyvana, somehow, if you get monstrously ahead and you manage to get enough objectives, if the Shyvana can sort of just keep sneaking away these objectives, maybe that's the answer for HUJ playing into Cavalieri's comp. But I mean, you have to doubt exactly what HUJ is thinking here. Again, they have quite a few champions with contradicting playstyles. Maybe they're just incredibly confident, like their name suggests, and they're just picking full comfort, like I said, and we're just, we feel we can actually just beat the enemy team through pure comfort, and so we're just going to play pure comfort. We'll see if that bites them back in the ass later on in the game, and maybe that will be sort of the difference between them being able to have a cohesive comp that sort of plays towards a certain style. As we are getting confirmation apparently that the HUJ PC has died. I'm assuming that means we're in a pause. Oh, we're stuck on 90. Yikes. Okay. So it is going to be a very long... So we are 20 seconds left in the spectator, but it does look like we will be waiting quite a bit in this loading screen. So there is going to be quite a bit of a delay until we actually start looking at the game and we can start commentating on it. It is what it is. These things happen. So we most likely have another 3 minutes in this loading screen, at least until HUJ manage to connect.
We wait.
We wait it out. Yeah, I mean, just looking at the runes, looking at just everything, I mean, it's basically everything you would expect. Varus actually opting to go a Hail of Blades. a bit interesting. I don't imagine we'll see much difference in the actual build. I think it is just going to be lethality, but definitely playing towards having a stronger laning phase with the Halo Blades rather than the sort of guaranteed poke from Comet. But yeah, I mean, it will be again, we're probably going to be here for a while as we wait for everyone to load in. If the teams will sort of keep me up to date and let me know, hey, we're here, we loaded in or not, would be helpful. Not Maokai again. Sadly, it is Maokai again, Iglos. Curse of Maokai. Curse of the wholesome tree. The champion
Maokai.
just always wants to find its way back in.
Timber.
Also, Whimsical Tree will find its way back into the game. Yeah, it's a not the I'd say most unexpected team comp, I think, generally speaking. Yeah, I mean, HUJs is just, again, like I said, all over the place. As it says, unable to download spectator data. We will try to reconnect. We'll see exactly what happens, but I'm guessing this is because of the long loading time. Yikes. Polish PCs. Not doing the best. Not sure about phase rush value this game. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think you're gonna be really getting away from the Gragas, or even realistically. I mean, maybe it's decent versus like the Shyvana, or maybe like the Bard or the Twitch, but yeah. Actually, no, you're not gonna get away from the Twitch, what am I saying? Start swearing in Korean now. I'm good. Ashiba. As we're gonna try to reconnect, load back into the game. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just remake the lobby and it will load back in. If we don't manage to load in the next, let's say, 2-3 minutes, I will put us back into the starting soon. I'll write technical difficulties and I'll see if we can get loaded into the game.
Take me out to the ballpark. Take me out.
What do you think of HUJ's draft? I mean, it's most likely full comfort, like I was saying. As the game, I've been told, has been started, but it is paused. HUJ's AD carry couldn't connect to the game, and hopefully we will have it fixed. I mean, HUJ's draft, I mean, it's a bit all over the place, right? I mean, generally speaking, we're playing for quite a bit of comfort, I'd argue. We're seeing, like I said, the bot lane is a bit mismatched. The mid and jungle is a bit mismatched. The icons I haven't realized are backwards, but that's fine. I'll just flip them over real quick.
Selili. ذاك قال شنو يا عمنا؟
لا Lady Carita HUJ cannot connect to the game.
انتو هيبدا يقرت
بدا
او البرلمان بنيو.
Yeah, I mean, technical difficulties, it is what it is. We just have to wait. There's the visibility. It's I. Okay. I'll just get the balloon team frames out. We'll get the objective timers out. And I think we're good for now. If we need scoreboard, I'll click tab. As we are paused and we are just waiting. Not much to talk about, to be blunt. It's yeah. It's a game. As you do see people spamming in chat. Something to talk about. AD carry is not loading in like we said from HUJ. 200 years client problem. Right heart.
No,
Okay.
I mean,
And Juan
he's
number 1.
playing from another server.
He's playing from Poland.
I took a walk.
We do see a reconnect, which hopefully means that we will actually see the game.
Took a walk to Poland. Canadien il-Milan.
Thank you for your Milan analysis.
By the way, rajtu Master Chef you.
Le, طبعا رأيتوش Master Chef. As we are finally unleashed the game. Ugh.
Ħalif forecast. Ndallu.
Frizzat il-loba minħabba ovvjament il-spectator. I think you need 2 minutes. So nibqaw nek nistennew.
Tajba, tieni.
Kif ma?
Nidi fadi.
Oh! As we are finally in the game and we have started.
Kont ħadajt.
Għanta tasik fu Master Chef.
Rabban Nikolas.
As do we see a 5-man invade from Confident Club. Now we're just hovering we're just hovering a Tribush. I thought we were going to see Waffle Warriors versus... Wait a minute!
Wait.
This may be the Waffle Warriors
Madonna.
versus HUJ Tech, and they will find the kill on Bodgar.
Bodgar. What are you doing?
And that is just not something you want to see.
What is Bodgar cooking?
What is Bodgar cooking? It will be first blood for Badman's Gragas. I can keep the scoreboards permanently on the screen, sure. There we go. As we do see, I mean, it's we do see the Doran rings tier start from the side of the Gragas. This is a best of 3, yes. I am genuinely curious what's gonna happen now. I mean, no sums were used on either team. It was just a straight up first blood to the Gragas. In 2 days, we'll be saying he got his first feat of strength. But for now, it is just a regular first blood with no real consequences.
What
Outside,
is this?
of
And
course.
Lady Kelly is not going cleanse.
I'm not sure why they carry not going cleanse against the side of Cavalieri. I mean, the barrier is maybe a bit greedy from the side of HUJ. Of course, you do also have the gold card from the side.
Bodgar Bard kill.
As you do see a lot of damage coming out from Bodgar, but it is returned by the Twitch. Sanna sa damala, yeah, Anna sate. You do see, I mean, nothing. You don't expect much crazy coming out except from this bot lane, who should be able to return quite a bit of damage into the enemy team. Focusing the Bard there is a bit questionable, even with the stun. But it does seem to at least benefit them, as we do see top lane, like Igloss, our champion, is saying not much of a value from the phase rush is being given for the Maokai.
Every game I think he went like this. Lucky Warrior. So.
Lucky Warrior seems to really like the phase rush over the grasp.
He likes the Vader shit. Ooh.
As we do see quite a bit of poke on this bot lane. Now the major issue with having a Shyvana in your game is you cannot really gank. So it does look... No, he's just gonna go straight back to farming. And I mean, this is the major issue when you pick these farming junglers, especially like Shyvana, who does not have a gank tool. You are playing fully for yourself, and you're sort of just focusing these drakes. As you do see Peach White walking in to Badman, does block his E. Lucky Warrior will land the W, will Q, face rush is blocked, and this looks like a return kill. Flash from Badman.
Ooh.
And that is not something you would like to see. This is a Fleet Shyvana game. You are completely correct. Yikes.
I mean, xajmur intella.
U xi
Harvest.
ħarbis nassumi mux. Ekkat mor AP.
Very ħajda.
Gang sux, you need to try to do something le. Speċjalment tal-qas mid lane.
Possibly minn I6.
Fair enough. PTA or Harvest. Yeah. PTA would have actually probably been decent as well. As we do see a double stand. Ooh, barely not a kill for Akali on
I
Seraphim.
mean, fleet type ball clear.
Għandek zonna, ma dak il-mistoqsija.
I mean, just nerfed. So, ma nafx. Għatix daqsik, ma nix naf xibana, so ma nafx, nistax nikkum.
As the answer repeats, DM Fleety or PTA. Fleet tajba għal move speed. There we go. Lucky Warrior, maybe a bit of an overstay, probably has to back here. Will get caught out by Batman. This may be a return kill. A bit of an overstay from the side of Lucky Warrior. Chooses not to flash. And that will be a return kill for Batman.
Itta. Inti, għamel daki.
Two 2-1 in the score so far. 800 gold lead for the side of HUJ. Nothing crazy.
Nothing.
Unknown MMNE versus Unified. I mean, I think this should be an interesting matchup. The issue is they've both picked champions who don't really like to do much against each other and would rather just farm the wave.
Yes.
As we do see actually some action here. The ult does come out. Flash comes out from Peach White. Maybe a bit zealous. As Unified will flash to secure the kill on the Twisted Fate. And we do...
It's not about share screen.
Mux għatna meċa skin.
لا.
Oops, my bad.
زوج sekondi wara.
My bad, my bad.
Għalli.
Supposed to share screen. As we do see again, bot lane, Latina Carlos is getting jumped on. This gank went a bit the other way around. As Akali will score a kill on the Bard. Sloppy gets dangerously low. Akali is just gonna walk straight into it. And she will get a double kill. What is going on, HUJ? As Peach White in a very dangerous position will get picked up. Slice Cakes gets one kill. Botgar forced to flash. What in the clown fiesta is going on this game?
What the shakma?
Both teams doing a bit of a silly game. Third place match.
By the way, Maokai has 30 CS right now.
Maokai does have 30 CS. The Bard portal does come out from Latina Carlos, but nothing really amount to it.
A bit of a clowny, one might say.
I think Maokai is the new Shen for multi-stop laners. You do see quite a bit of damage done onto Botgar, but Slice Cakes has ult. This is gonna be a kill for Slice Cakes, not respecting the fact that he did manage to get 6. And it will be... What is he doing? What's going on, man? What's going on?
1-for-1, I guess. Oh.
As Carlos is here to kill, what is going on?
It's not looking good, bro.
It is not looking good for either side, to be honest. As you do see Sloppy trying to help Unknown Memory just shove in the lane. We'll probably be able to. Unified deciding to just let it crash, deciding it's too large to hold. Speech White is here, but I don't think much is going to be accomplished.
Yeah, I mean...
Here comes the Gragas and Ducky Warrior. Gragas trying to get a tiny bit of a proxy, immediately denied by Ducky. 81 CS on the Azir, that is a 9 CS per minute Azir. He will probably become an absolute monster if left uncontested. This might be a Yeetified 1v9 game, to be honest with you. I don't really see many ways which the Azir can actually be shut down. Maybe a flash gold card into a good engage by the Gragas, but when you have the Wukong, when you have the Maokai, I mean, this may honestly just be an Azir versus the world game. As we do see an engage, ult does come out. Landing the EQ does of course refund a free soldier, so he does get it back. And the gold card does try to come out from unknown memory, but that will be a kill onto Yeetified. And this looks like it's a kill for Bodgar, as Slice Cakes gets a tiny bit too aggressive. Lina Carlos has managed to skip the portal, but I mean, it's a bit of a sloppy game from both teams. I will say that much.
Sloppy bomba.
Sloppy bomba. And Gragas is in fact in the game. What the fuck is going on?
And even sloppy.
You tell me, man, what the fuck is going on?
Even sloppy is in the game.
Even Sloppy is in the game, and even Gragas is in the game. All we need is the boss. As we do see, I mean...
Isn't Bad 420... What's his name? Brutut?
Brutut in the top lane. It's an all-star team from HUJ. I mean, it is a bit of a crazy little game. Again, near 10 CS per minute for the Azir. He's going to scale into an absolute monster in this mid game. Nash's Tooth already complete. And building that Liandry's, I mean, this might be an absolutely crazy lead that Yeetified is just slowly building. Zakali barely does not manage to get any of these kills. They are on 3 grubs. If Peach White manages to steal one of these grubs, it could be enormous. As he will go in. The grub is in fact stolen. Cyclone does come out, but Peach White will be immediately bursted. Yeetified in a bit of a scary position now. Will have to flash out. Blue card for unknown memory.
Red card Reggie.
Red card Reggie does his return as blue card memory. You don't know Reginald, TSM's old mid laner? Se naš juhluk. Närstaven.
I mean, okay, indeed, that's it. Meme iconic.
Iconic half. Nice. We do see a nice bomba from Badman. And that's gonna be his 4th kill of the game.
Brutut, chilla.
Bomba. AV was alone at the TSM, but as we do see, I mean, it's a bit of a crazy back and forth game. Purely objective wise, you could argue that Cavalieri are a tiny bit behind. But
Twitch.
as Twitch does come in, he is trying to deal damage to the Seraphine, flashes in. The ult will land, but we do not have Arveris. Barely, not enough damage. Peach White forced to flash. Will slowly get caught out by Sloppy. Sloppy does kill, but the Twitch is picked up by Yeetified. Bodgar is trying to deal as much damage as possible. Will he do it? Does manage to kill unknown memory. Yeetified is here. Sloppy does manage to have his ultimate. Ultimate does come out. The ultimate out from the Shyvana. The Maokai ult barely does not reach, but that causes Sloppy to take a tower shot, and that's going to be another kill on the Yeetified.
No bomba.
Is it bomba time? The ultimate is soon available. Ultimate is available right now. Bomba!
No.
But is it enough? It may be.
Wait, it is.
It's enough. Seraphine's here. It is enough. Shut down for the side of Bomba Man.
Bomba. And the exhaust is down as well. Yeah.
As you do see,
way.
the Twitch trying to deal damage to the Maokai. Just walks away.
No.
And this Gragas is getting a tiny bit scary. Yeetified is very fed, but Peach White and Ducky Warrior are relatively quite behind. Now it is fine for the Maokai.
Do you really think no one can stop the Azir AP? They have Twitch and Gragas.
I wonder if it's enough. I really wonder if it's enough. I mean, if the Gragas keeps getting ahead like this, I think he definitely can. Especially with a nice gold card from the TF. If they manage to find a shutdown on him and they just keep funneling gold onto E to fight though, I mean, Bodgar, if he just peels with his ult, Akali peels with his ult, and then we have Maokai and the Wukong as just a really strong front line, I doubt they can ever reach the Azir. And I don't feel like the Twitch is ahead enough here, but he can actually deal like significant damage. As we do manage to get the first Drake for Cavalieri. Nice little poke by Latina Carnos onto E to But you have to be careful because if you slice case and you engage on him here.
Oh my god.
Here is Peach White. And that is going to be another kill. Nice little dodge by Peach White with the clone, but will it be enough? Latina Carlos just slowly walking away and I think he will get out.
Yeah, he's out. Good flash.
Good little flash. Oh, missing Q on a stun target. Red card Reggie returns. As we do see an engage by Sloppy. This is a double Seraphine ult. Look at the damage from the Lethality Varus. That may be a kill. Sloppy, nice little snipe onto Akali, and he's actually gonna make it out. And here comes the Bomba! Bomba! What a nice little play by HUJ, baiting into the Gragas. Nice little snipe by Sloppy. And it is just not enough damage from Bodgar or Peach White.
Bro's got bombed.
Rose has gotten bombed.
Shyvana items. Rejected على Shyvana.
Rejected Shyvana, yeah. It is in fact, I believe, spear into Liandry then, no?
وبينكي ناس جوجل لسه معرفش بدلوش.
You'll see Badman trying to do something with this Maokai. Maokai still at one item. Everyone on the side of Cavalieri is still stuck at one item. We are seeing a Malignance purchase, second for the Azir. Just deciding.
The Winter Cosmic.
Nice little ult by Yeetified, tossing Latina Carlos back into the tower. You want to gank me? I will take the kill, says Yeetified.
That's not fun, bruv. Oh my god.
Bodgar will sadly got caught out. Not the greatest showing, as we're saying, as we will see a little juke out of the Gragas Q. Peach White trying to put so much damage onto this Gragas. Does manage to evade him. This may be a kill. They have to play it slow.
No, Bomba, no. No. No.
Oh my, that was too close. That was honestly too close. The cancelled auto from Peach White was a bit scary, but they do manage to get the shutdown onto the Gragas, as Latina Carlos really wants this tower.
Beautified.
It is a bit of an odd game. It is 2 to 3 towers, but they are, in fact, JP Armia, Confident Club, HUJ, many names, are in fact around 2k gold ahead. More like a 1.5, but they are relatively ahead in gold. Not the biggest gold lead, but a good snowball.
JP Armia.
We do see Road of Ages into Rapid Fire Cannon, full utility for the side of this TF. It is a bit dangerous into this Azir. If you do not manage to catch out this Azir, he will deal crazy damage. We do see both teams trying to slap for Drake, 30 minutes. It is a Mountain Soul, which I think both teams really like. That shield and that bonus resist will provide quite a lot for your team. As you do see
Did
Batman.
you know after the second Drake, buffs get shared?
What?
After second Drake is taken, buffs start getting shared.
Yeah, found out that after second Drake, buffs start getting shared. I know that once Baron spawns, it becomes the AoE buffs. As you do see a large engage, Batman is absolutely denied the engage, but so is Ducky Warrior, and this Twitch is just getting melted. TF is on the backline, but will he be able to do much? Does find a stun on Bodgar. Peach White walks into the queue, also stuns Bodgar. Unknown Memory will kill Bodgar. Slice Cakes will kill Peach White. Yeetified caught, barely not caught out by the Twitch ult, and they are chasing for Yeetified. They want this shutdown. Barely not a kill. And a flash ult from the Azir.
It's big. The Shyvana is big actually.
The Shyvana is in fact quite big.
Yeah, the E's are doing damage. And they get mountain as well.
They do of course get the Mountain Drake. It is also a very large gold swing for the side
Does he take tower?
of
I don't
HUJ.
know.
Will this also result in a tower? I doubt it. He could be
I don't
able to
think
maybe
so.
sneak it. He does not.
No.
Very behind for the side of Cavalieri.
No, Shyvana's ahead.
Vana is
Very
quite
ahead.
ahead. Okay, Warrior just
Whoever
finishing
is-
his second item.
The level is up. He has Leandris once he backs. 100%. No, I think he just builds full AP. Pretty sure.
He could just
I'm not sure if it's Rift Maker third, I think.
could be Riftmaker third. It could also be Horizon. I think would be fine.
Yeah, it could be as well, yeah. Bomba.
Do see Bomba trying to engage, finds a Seraphine, but no one really else. The Varus
I think he
ult
dies.
is good,
Yeah, he does.
does manage to poke out the Twitch. This may be a dead Twitch, that is a dead
Yeah,
Twitch.
this is-
Batman is in a
Bravo,
very
bravo,
precarious
bravo.
position, will be a double kill for the Azir. Ducky Warrior does find the Q, it's a triple kill for the Azir. And this was a giant team fight, for this time the side. Flash by Ducky Warrior, the Q misses. But Sloppy will most likely go down here. Shut down
No
onto
counter.
Peach White. Will they look for Baron?
Baron is up.
Baron is up.
Yeah.
Will they look for Baron? I doubt this TF
They have to.
will be
They
able
have
to do much. They are all quite low though. As Bodgar will go for the fruits.
they-
Same for Peach White.
Nah, TF can't do anything here.
I don't think the TF can realistically do much. This Azir is so large and so strong.
A bit of a throwy from the Polish squad.
And that will be Baron. The gold lead is once again closed. However, they will get a Drake. Akali ulting maybe a tiny bit too
He's
late.
got out, yeah?
He is caught out. Will this be a kill for Unknown Memory before the death?
1-for-1, I guess.
It is a 1-for-1, not the worst. Paris picks up another kill.
Shut down.
We do have decap on base for the Azir. This Azir is becoming a very large problem for the side of HUJ. Triple damage threat. His autos will be hurting, and this catch out and lockdown by the Azir and by the Varus and the Seraphine is all you really need from them. You have this much damage on your Azir. Very odd interaction. You do see an ult from the Twitch. Slice Cakes is trying to go crazy,
are crazy, brother.
but he's going a bit too crazy. He wants to be Twitch from Arcane. As you
bit
see,
too well, man.
Ducky Warrior is getting focused down by Sloppy
Yeah.
and Badman. He will probably slowly die. Ultimate
Yeah, he
does
died.
double
Oh my
ult, has
God.
to go out. Oh no.
Wait, Azir is low. E. Shyvana, E.
Will Shyvana E and try to catch out the Azir? Looks like she's scared, she won't try it. As we do see a Riftmaker third, most likely being built for the Shyvana. Badman may be caught out. But he will also just...
He doesn't have R now.
He doesn't have R.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no!
No.
It still will, it
It's
still
fine, I
will
guess.
be a kill, but you do not want to see that.
Oh no, brother.
Maokai's first Tamar item is being built. like iGloss is saying, it's a TED criminal against 3 AP threats. However, speaking of criminal, may I point out the Shadow Flame Rush Bard with triple AP.
What? What is
As here comes the Shadow Flame Bard doing crazy amounts of damage actually.
What?
New Polish tech has been discovered.
Thank you for the build. Bar jungle coming soon.
I have been informed that we will apparently be seeing a pause very soon, and they are still in this
They have
pause.
good pauses, man. Oh,
Seems like HUJ's headphones have now stopped working, so he is trying to find the charger. ما نعرف واحد منهم.
yeah, man. ده وفرت لي السنة man.
As we do see a steal by the Shyvana, getting the third Drake in the series. Big possible Azir ult. Athena Carlos will also go down, and this could be crazy. We do see a flash in by Botguard. Unknown memory, very low health, is able to escape
No.
with just a sliver of HP. Bomba, but the Varus ult does have lockdown on the Gragas.
Wait.
Sloppy is too
Sloppy.
strong. He cannot
No.
be killed by Peach White. Peach White dies. Ducky Warrior, Flash Q is not able to get the kill.
No.
And tragedy for both team strikes. But like I said, it does look like this Azir may just be able to take over the game by himself.
Nazir il-poesija bejn ħaltejn u għana.
Oh, Jack. And we will see Nexus Tower taken. And there's the pause.
Vera, ma la jikdeb. Nistenna u għanna ħbib.
Any predictions halfway into the game? Who will win? Cavalieri or HUJ? Both teams are pretty much trolling. We do have a very nice showing from Yeetified, and I'd say a decent showing from Sloppy on his Shyvana.
It depends, if Azir doesn't get put out, Cavalieri wins. If he gets put out, then GG.
Yep, that's about it. Now it is a bit hard, I'd argue, for HUJ to catch them out.
Yeah, it is you.
As we do see a resume almost immediately. I mean, if you're Azir, you probably want to get the Zonias as soon as possible, because the only play that HUJ can make is catching out this Azir, as the game does freeze because of a spectator bug. We'll have to wait a few seconds. Catch up to the pause.
Do you think he'll actually buy Zonia?
I think he should. I think we should see a Seekers at
He'll
least.
not buy the Banshee comp.
We do in fact see a Banshees, immediate Banshees.
Okay. I would say component, but
I think the component, if you're gonna go for Banshees, does make a lot more sense. Although, to be fair, I think it is a minute and a half for it to come back on. So it does take quite a bit of time.
I mean, it's a good item here.
It's a good item. I think we are going to need start missing a Void Staff, as
For AP threats, you know.
it does make sense. It does make sense. The Amar is useful, and I mean, the combo does need to start either with a Gragasar or a Flash gold card from the TF, so it does make sense to block it.
Yeah, it's good, it's good.
I think Zonias, in my opinion, is a tiny bit better because it also gives you the option to go in and get a big ultimate. And then Zonias. Although, to be fair, I don't think you're gonna. You're not gonna be doing that too much, I think, this game.
I mean, it's like you have a cleanse now without actually going cleanse.
Cool. This bad man may be caught out. Lots of damage coming out. Is not able to flash out. There's a lot of damage.
He's dead.
The Seraphine ult does get wasted, but that is a caught out Gragas. Now, Baron is coming up in 20 seconds. This very well could be another Baron for the side of Cavalieri.
Yep. And Gragas has no TP and no flash. Don't know how long it will repeat. I don't think we'll have it.
Sun out for unknown memory. Will they force down the Baron? I imagine they will.
They have to. They have Ozzy. It melts in like a thing. They have Ozzy as well.
Etified once again showing us why he is one of the best mids in the LCM. NCS per minute and basically trying to 1v9 the game solo as he does catch them out. He is dealing a lot of damage, but they do get caught out from the Twitch. The Twitch does absolutely nothing because the Twitch has 0 damage because he is building Bork into Yuntal. The shopkeeper is laughing, making sure that his team is going to lose.
Is the game over?
This could be game over, Baron, and a clean wipe.
Can they not end? I think they could have tried. Not sure. There are 30 seconds on everyone, except like Gragas and TF. But can Gragas and TF actually stop them?
They may just decide that they don't really have any waves, and so they don't want to try to end.
I mean, Drake is coming up soon.
Etified is honestly pretty good. I'd say he's up there with one of the... I think he's easily up there as one of the best mids. I think he's played consistently every single game. Consistently very good.
Well done, Etified.
What a little one shot onto the Twitch, and that has to be a tilter.
Twitch is not having fun.
As we do see Sloppy getting chunked so hard versus Etified.
Boom.
Each White will try to look for the engage, but he doesn't really have his team with me. Big Seraphine ult!
Boom!
And that is the Sera Queen combo. And it does look like they will be able to close out the game through the bot lane. Or they should look for it. I doubt they can be stopped. This is an 18 kill, 10 CS per minute Azir.
Boom.
As we do see Zonians also being built on top of the benches.
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
I thought that he'd do that actually. I mean, what would you have built otherwise? I think Zonians makes sense.
Can you speak Polish, please? Comes out by Fakti TV. Pierogi.
Yes, I can actually.
Pierogi kurwa.
Kurwa, masz. Kurwa, masz.
And there you go.
شو الذكاء يدوز زيت؟ ما اعرف شو نسيت. شو ذيك الكلمة؟
بوبر.
لا
يا بيردول.
يا بيردول.
Thank you, Akali. Halfway through with the comms. Helping the casters. And playing good. As we do see a Varus whiff his ult, but the damage on Sloppy is very big.
After spicciato game one اللي يدربش يستد لي.
إلو يكتب في الشات تا Twitch man. As we do see Peach White trying to steal the blue. I don't think he's successful. We do see Latina Carforce and Sloppy engage. There is a lot of damage coming out from Peach White. As Badman is trying to do something, but he's not able to. He will also go down. I think... I think this is the most kills we've ever seen in LCM, I'm gonna be honest.
Could be, yes. I mean, 18 kills on I think that's the highest we've seen.
Oh my
19,
god,
no?
19. Will he get 20?
Any bets? Any betters?
Any betters? Will we see 20 kills in the LCM?
No.
It does not look like it. Wait. And they will end the game. And that will be our game 1. 1-0 to Cavalieri.
GG. Ja perdola.
Ja pierdola. And we will go into a 5-minute break. That was a bit of a crazy game. I don't know how you feel about it. What a absolutely back and forth over and over again game.
Yeah, perdola.
Yeah, perdola. You heard it here from Luke. We will resume at let's say 9:17. Think of both teams at least some time.
Step your heart.
Get well soon متاعكم. أخهم.
Hello, Setyon. My favorite caster.
Iglos has taken Akali's place in Team 1 and he's currently stuck in lounge. And then we're gonna take a 5-minute break, guys. We'll see you. We'll see what happens in game 2. We're playing global right now. Stay tuned. 1-0 for Cavalieri. Will they clean it out to the 2-0, or will this series go to game 3? And we are back. Draft will be starting soon.
Hello.
I'm going to quickly go to the draft. First game, bit of a crazy little outcome. Heat to fight versus the world. Question is now, will we see the Azir ban or maybe a bigger focus on mid lane? It was a bit of an ultimate bravery comp, I think, from the side of Confident Club. So we will maybe...
A bit too confident.
A bit too confident. Let's see if they lower the confidence and maybe take it on the chin and will give us a game 2 that will lead us to a game 3. We'll see what happens, as we do see very similar bans, I think, from the side of Cavalieri. If it works, don't fix it. We do see actually a Jace second ban. I'm not sure how I feel about the Jace. I don't think Lucky Warriors...
towards Heatified, actually.
Towards Heatified, has he played in the series before?
He played versus Horizon.
There you go, he has played against versus Horizon, so they are banning from the Jace. They do not want to see it. I'm curious what they'll ban from.
And I think it's his most played champ, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, there you go. You will see a Syndra ban come out. Cavalieri, of course, do not have last pick this game. So, mid lane will most likely be countered. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna try to play towards. We'll see what Cavalieri will first pick here.
Wukong.
We do not actually see a pick from the side of Cavalieri.
What? What does that mean? 4v5? What?
It does seem to be that it is in fact an Akali B1, as we do instantly see a Cassidy.
Why? Does Cassidy counter Akali or something?
It does seem to be. It does seem to be like we are going to continue with the draft. It is an Akali B1 for the side of Cavalieri. A bit of lock-in shenanigans. As we do see Cassidy and Corki instantly locked in for the side of Confident Club. Cassidy immediately is a very, I think, crazy pick. I'm not going to lie. Yes,
Does it counter Akali or something?
I mean,
Why?
it's good into Akali. I wouldn't say it counters Akali. Akali can't realistically do much into it, but... Bit of a strange little picks, as we do see the Jinx Lulu picked out for the side of Cavalieri.
Where's the Seraphine? Seraphine!
We will not be seeing the Sarah Queen today. We do in fact see the Jinx Lulu. And we do see Nautilus. I'm not a fan of the Nautilus, to be honest. When you have Corki Caston, I mean, you can't realistically roam mid. Corki's not really a champion who super loves these engage supports unless it's technically trash who can help bail him out. I think I would have preferred to see an enchanter, as you do see a
Are we going to see a Maokai ban?
Will we see a Maokai ban? We see a Garen ban. We do see a response Gragas ban. Very fair from last game. What will be our third ban? We do see Volibear ban come out.
But why?
And Maokai ban from the side of Cavalieri. Wow.
I mean, I guess. Okay.
Not allowing Covenant Club to pick it out. No, probably noticing that the Garen and the Volibear ban is intentional to pick Maokai themselves. Cavalier is saying, no, we're not letting you have that, as we do in fact see the Viego pick. Now this Akali could technically go top lane. It's still completely an open that this Akali goes top lane. And we will see a different mid. It is 100% an option here.
Viego jungle.
Viego jungle is picked. Probably just I'd imagine a Wukong here would fit nicely, as we do see a Z hover that is in fact an Akali top. Now it could still be Z jungle. It could still be Z jungle. But if we see a B5 jungle, I think that it was in fact a bait with the Akali B1. Picking the Kassadin. Kassadin into Z is not something you really want to play. And we do see Sejuani, it was in fact a bait. I don't like the Sejuani, but I do like the bait. Zach does the Sejuani's job just 10 times better here, but I think... Okay,
I think
sure.
Ducky support this game.
I think Ducky is in fact support this game, and this is an Akali top. I'm not a fan of this Sejuani jungle. I think there's a lot of different junglers you could have picked here, would have done Sejuani's job a lot better. Zach, Skarner, even, I mean, Rek'Sai, if you can play it, would have also been fine. I'm not too big of a fan of Sejuani, but I am a fan of this cheeky little bait with the Akali first pick. And top lane's in a bit of a struggle here, because what are you going to play into this Akali? We do see a Tahm Kench hover. I think Tahm Kench is also pretty bad, but okay. Both teams, I think, have a weirdly even comp now. I'm excited, man. What a nice little bait with the Akali first pick, baiting out the Kassadin, apparently. Straight into a Z. This is probably the best thing like you could have hoped for with this pick if you are Cavalieri.
Viego jungle.
As we will start the game. And as we predicted, it is in fact Akali on Akali.
Yep.
I'll see if I can show that off. Looks like we do have a lobby remake real quick. Batman seems to... Oh, he needs to buy the champion. Oops. Batman will in fact buy the champion. We'll wait here for now. And seems like actually we have a someone talking to us right now. If we look to the left of your screen, you might see popping in underneath the chat. It's Jansen. Hello, Jansen. Oh, guys.
What?
I'm gonna look igen.
Yeah, so...
Give it time down, nope. Thank you, ciao. And Jansen is gone, checking up on us in his basement. I'm trying to stall, man. Kan basta namlu remake il-lobby.
Interessant, yeah. El-Viego out of nowhere. Nice.
Kali is in fact pissing. We are here. We hopefully will be able to start the lobby once again. What's your thoughts on that, Luke?
Sorry?
What's your thoughts on that?
On what?
Akali ma jaħsibx ideħ wara li pixxi.
Based.
Based. Smajta għaw sew minnant Luke. Don't wash your hands. Frakka 15 seconds, dawk il-jungle timers tal-PP. Tajbin.
Ma teksax id-dejk.
Ekku.
Ejja, tixxi fuq id-dejk u biex jissaxħa.
Pick-wise, we do see exactly what predicted. I mean, it is Doki Warrior on the Lulu. We have Akali on Akali, of course. E to fight on the Z. Z is a bit of a crazy pick here, I think. But I think it does actually fit, at least against this Kassadin. First piss on hands, then piss on enemies. Genius. You've heard it here first. From me to fight.
Tajba,
Warm hands piss strat from Peach Blue. We do see the jungler is just rotating different champions. We do see Yumi hovered. There is the Viego. Going to be a bit of an interesting game, I think. We'll see exactly what happens. I think the Z pick, like I said, very smart counter, but I'm not sure if I would have personally gone Z. As you do wait for the 2-minute timer. It's a bit of a spicy draft. I'm curious if this will be the last and final game, or will we go to game 3? That's the big question on everyone's minds. Do you think this will be the last game, or do you think it will be game 3? Just from the picks?
I mean, depends if he divide gets fed or not.
It really does depend. Will he divide get fed? We'll see exactly what happens. To see a bit of an emote spam from Akali. They will jump around us.
Oh my god, Akali. You're not funny.
Not much to say here for now. I mean, the comp is spicy, we'll see if it pays off. If the Z does get ahead, he can snowball like crazy, of course. The champion that once he gets kills is very difficult to deal with. I think he does have a relatively good comp to play against. You know,
Bro's gonna eat.
looking at all these champions, I mean, Nautilus is not the tankiest of engaged supports. He's arguably pretty squishy for an engaged support. You have Tom Kench, who of course is tanky, but will fall off, so may give the Jinx opportunity to play the game. I don't know, I think this will boil down to if mid lane gets ahead or not, I think.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Akali wrote a no word.
Akali writing a no word. Not very good from you, Akali. As the game will load in. And we will of course load in with it. Yeah man, it's getting for game 2. I'm excited. Let's see if this will be the last quote-unquote serious game of the LCM before we see the secret game, which I keep hyping.
Stop hyping it, please.
I like it, bro. I like the idea. You think Gunblade can beat a Versio?
No.
We do see Sloppy on the Viego. Latina Carnos on the Nautilus.
Yep.
I am curious how he performs on the Viego. I don't think it's a champion he's really shown to have the ability to play at least in the LCM, but you never know, he might just pop off.
Yes, sir. Winks intensively.
We do see Electrocute Sorcery Z, so probably Scorch is going full aggression versus this Cassidy, who is going Conqueror. Making sure that they can again fully greed, just scale into that late. Although it may not pay off exactly how you want it to. The question is here, will we see a Tahm Kench swap with Cassidy top lane? That is something you could technically do. I doubt that they'll do it. We do see all 5 members walking into the jungle together. They do like to do this. Or they just sit in a bush and then late invade. We see Zed, he's trying to get a ward, but he's a bit scared. He knows that there's a chance that the enemy team is right there. We do see the late invade. Athena Carlos is walking first, looking for this Nautilus hook.
They always do this.
They always do this every single time. Akali will not get caught out.
Yeet.
Looks like that's all that will happen. Ward does go down. For the side of HUJ. Oh, that's a bit of a high tension early game. Put up the scoreboard and the objective timers. I'm imagining mid lane will just poke him, slowly try to zone him out, and then maybe look for a solo kill. Again, I'm not a big fan of this Sejuani. I don't think the Sejuani can actually do much here. You need someone who can realistically proc her passive, and who's gonna do this? Maybe Akali, I guess, technically. But you're not gonna have too much fun ganking the Tahm Kench. I think I would have preferred seeing a slightly different tank ganking champion here, maybe a Zac. Of course, you can also always play the Skarner. But you do see a very hard push from the side of Cavalier's bot lane. Very odd, to be honest, to see Unknown Memory and Latina Carlos give over the level 2 prio to the Jinx Lulu. Beatified does sadly miss the combo there. Badman, getting a bit outmaneuvered by Akali. Makes a very fat trade, loses half of his HP. Beatified is actually behind in HP in this lane. Well, we do see a nice little combo there come out. That's odd.
Mr. Akali.
Oh, it is a 10 CS gold lead. Gaston will have to see us at the tower. Akali is trying to do some damage onto the Tahm Kench. Slice Cakes is struggling quite a bit into the Z early game, as you do expect from a Gaston. I think there's any AD matchup for Gaston, I mean, you're gonna not be having the greatest of times.
I mean, Zed actually didn't go Ignite as well, so...
Zed again, like I was saying, is in 350 gold invested in his first item compared to Cass's 0 gold. That is 100% true. Cassidy is investing and trying not to die. But Zed is playing fully into getting this first item spike of the Dirk. Q barely misses there. Juked up. Predicted down. It is what it is. There is quite a bit of a deficit being built in the mid lane CS. Already 10 CS down. Wave and a half. We do see Viego hovering around the Z, but he can't really look for a kill. I don't think so. As he does actually think he does find an opening. Zed may have used his W. We do see Zed. He did in fact use W. That will be a dodge. The W hits the Sejuani blind. And we do seeing some return fire. Nice little play. Flash over by Peach White. And that will be first blood onto Sloppy.
I don't know, I think he saw the peasant, no?
I think he did see that it hit. He probably should have noticed that Sejuani is there. You do hear the sound
Yeah,
of
but
hitting.
didn't he see the sedge, like, when they get close to Sejuani, there's the passive, no?
The passive should... I'm not sure if he's out of vision that it shows, as Bodgar is mowing down Unknown Memory, and this will be a 2v2 kill. Latino Carlos will kill Bodgar. This may be a double kill for Latino Carlos, and that's a double for Latino Carlos. What is going on, man?
Latina Carlos cooked.
Latina Carlos has in fact cooked. Zed has not gotten his first back. Cassidy has used his TP, managed to buy the tier. You do see Akali attempting to deal as much damage as he can onto this Tahm Kench, but Tahm Kench is a bit of an immovable champion in lane. Now, Yeetified is 6. He's trying to deal as much damage as he can. Will this be enough? The flash is out. It is not enough to kill Slicecase. Slicecase surviving on a sliver of HP.
Who knows?
But you have to keep in mind, Slicecase has already used his TP. He is stuck in this horrible, horrible lane. And the Zed will TP back in. Caulfield's Warhammer, actually. We're not going to be seeing an early game Dirk. He may be going.
Well,
Slicecakes, what are you doing? You cannot shove that lane.
Bye-bye.
I'm a bit confused why he thought he would shove that, especially when it did look like the wave was very much negatively pushing into him. He did have a freeze. I'm a bit confused why he decided to try to shove that lane when he could have just recalled on it. Maybe lost a tiny bit of CS. As we do see Akali just jumping on the Poppy. He does miss. This could still be a kill. Few things are missing. Akali will have to jump out. Tahm Kench comes out. Man, what is going on? Yikes, my XP, says Akali in chat. Bro's is still typing. And now Yeetified is actually losing this trade into the Kassadin. The Kassadin, having the Ruby Crystal, having the Conqueror, will win out on these long, like more skirmishy fights rather than just the direct poke with the Electrocute. Yeetified maybe have to play a tiny bit safe. He is ahead, but he's not that ahead. As the W does try to come out, but Slicecakes is threatening a kill. Athena Carlos, Hex Flash into the bush. Did they see him? I'm guessing they did or didn't. I'm not sure. I think he just did a 6-pack on them. Bro paralyzed them. Akali is invading this Krug camp. He is dealing so much pressure onto this enemy jungle, but he may actually be biting off a little bit more too much than he can chew. The W from the Tahm Kench tries to predict, does not manage to land. Peach White is he seeing. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Latina Carlos is engaging. He does have 6, but Unknown Memory is getting slowly mowed down by this Jinx. Barrier does come out, ult comes out. This may be a double kill for Bodgar, but Latina Carlos has so much damage. The barrier does come out. Will the kiting be enough? The E comes out. The E, Latina Carlos scores another double. What is going on? You have flash out of the E. Just Q auto with the rocket. Oh, disaster. That is a very silly little bot lane. 3-0 Nautilus. Slicecakes is trying his best to survive in this lane, and to his credit, he has fallen behind, but he's not as behind as he could be. You do see a Drake go over to Cavalieri. Kali is poking out Badman as much as he can. We do see a Fated Ashes rush on a laner, which I think is one of the worst items to rush in the game. Gives you actual negative stats. As you do see, Yeetified may be in a bit of trouble. Not really. Ducky Warrior though has been caught out by Latina Carlos. Very nice hook. And this will probably be a kill, I'm assuming, onto Slicecakes. And it will very much be. And a kill on the Kassadin is something you do not want to see this early into the game. Slight misplay from Ducky Warrior. Wholesome build from the Tahm Kench, the double Giants belt. see if I trying to at least take some of the camps back, is not able to take the large raptor. And it is an action-filled early game, I'll say that much. As you do see, Latina Carlos trying just slowly rotate up, pressuring a 3v2 in the mid lane. We do have our Sejuani, we do have our Zed. Hook does land from Latina Carlos. Heatified is trying to do as much damage on Sloppy as possible. The ult does come out. The ult from the Zed dodges the Nautilus ult, but then he gets a double one onto them. Will this be enough? It's barely not enough. Triumph does proc. And Latina Carlos gets another kill, 4-0 for the Nautilus. Yeetified!
Oh,
What
no.
a overstep by Slice Cakes.
What?
Oh, why'd you ult in there, bro?
No.
What is going on? No, disaster on every side. What is with this fucking last game? What a crazy series, man. Every fucking game, I feel like it just gets more and more brain rot. This is
Too many people cooking.
too many chefs are in the fucking kitchen, says Luke.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's fucking kitchen. Fight needs the monk mental if he is going to try to win this one. He is playing a tad too aggressive on an early game Cassidy against a Zed who has finished his Eclipse. It is an Eclipse build on the Zed. With the Electrocute, I guess it does make sense. You're just trying to go for this immediate burst damage. I would have maybe like to see at least a Conqueror if we're gonna go this Eclipse. But I do understand the idea that you're trying to deal as much damage in a short period of time. Speechwire gets engaged on by Sloppy. A bit of return damage is coming out, but this Sejuani is quite a bit tanky. The Zed is here, but the Zed has to deal with the bot tail. Ult comes out. This may be a kill onto the Zed. The Jinx ult does in fact pick up the Cassidy. Now that is a shutdown for the Cassidy. Rodgar in a bit of trouble. And there is a bit of a miscommunication.
Wait. No, nothing happened.
No, it looks like nothing happens. Bit of a miscommunication. The Corki is back in the game. And the Cassidy gets a very nice shutdown from Zed. Game 1 was won by Cavalieri. So if they win this game, this will mean that they will be our third place. Man, I cannot talk right now, I'm too tired. Third place in the LCM. As we do see Akali trying to get a tiny bit of poke in. And this is a bit of a interesting game. I think it's the best way you could put it. You do see Akali, he is trying to deal tiny bit of damage on the bad man. But it's a Tahm Kench, he doesn't care.
Tiamat on Zed.
Tiamat has come out, that's, I'm guessing, going to be the Vitality Tiamat item.
Do you need the assassin one profane?
Profane. I think I would have maybe preferred to see the slowing, the one that applies a slow on auto. What's that lethality item called?
Cyrildas.
Not Cyrildas, the one that applies on the auto. Like you said, like the charge. As you do see an engaged by Akali. Cyclosword. You do see a bit of an engaged. Tahm Kench does have to come out, but they will secure at least 5 of these grubs. They do not manage to get the 6th.
I think Yeetified is just doing a brick cosplay.
As we do see, actually, Vodka and Ducky Warrior are trying to take this Drake, but they're a bit low and their team is nowhere here. They may have gifted this for the enemy team, or at least a kill, as Unknown Memory is trying to kill Ducky Warrior. And Unknown Memory is able to kill.
No double.
Peach White trying his best. Yeetified does get ulted. Will this be a kill onto Slice Cakes? But Slice Cakes is so low, and here comes the Jinx ult. And now they are just playing. Is this Nautilus going to keep getting kills? As Viego gets another. 5-0 Latino Carlos.
Vodka. No.
Man, what a crazy gold swing immediately from the side of HUJ. It looked like they were behind, but these 2-3 fights that happened have just cemented them as back ahead.
Zed was so nice, he took both wave as well.
What a nice guy from Sloppy, deciding that he's in fact going to take the bot wave as well. Something we didn't comment on, Slice Cakes and Unknown Memory have actually swapped lanes. That is in fact Unknown Memory on Corky, Slice Cakes on Castle.
Yes. Yes.
Drake will most likely be taken by HUJ. No contest on the side of Cavalieri. And this Tom Kench is just so annoying. Even with Trinity Force, as he does manage to flash out, he will get, I believe, slowly just killed his 4 members of Cavalieri rotate to kill him. Man, I don't know, it's a bit of an odd game to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect 3 people to go there. Cassin is split.
4 people.
4 people, you're right, 4 people to go there. As Cassin is split pushing bot lane, Eatfight will probably catch it before he manages to crash it. And if you're looking at the winning conditions that is for Cavalieri here, you need to maybe slow down the game a bit and let your Jinx scale. At least until this mid game. Super late. I don't actually think the Cassin has many options, if I'm being completely honest. We do see a Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages, of course, being one of the worst items in the game right now. Not exactly something you'd like to see. But HUJ's mid laners just seem to love it. Even on the key stack. We will maybe see. Zed is possibly pincered here with the Viego and the Cast, and they so seem to be trying to force a gank in. This Nautilus is just hovering mid. Meanwhile, Lulu does engage on the bot lane. Eatfight just managed to jump out. We do see Peach White just making sure that since he's in bot lane, he's in this bot lane, he will not be able to get any topside camps. This Jinx is just slowly trying to farm up, trying to get some gold. I'm curious what she's building second, seeing as she has 2 long swords. Will this be a Lord Dominic second? Will I guess be? Tina Carlos barely not able to land that Q. Peach White jumps in, but not really much can be found here. And man, this Castin is a bit behind, still not even 100 CS at 17 minutes. Support gold diff, he says. As you can tell, I mean, given those 5 kills, the Nautilus is quite a bit ahead. Lulu not even having finished her first item.
A hefty boy.
Ice Cakes is actually looking at the engage on the Yeta fight. He's very tanky.
But he doesn't.
But he does not win that. What is going
Why
on?
is he trying? What?
Perhaps a bit of tilt on the side of Slice Cakes as he tries to all-in Yeta fight, but he's just not able to. 2 items to 1 and you're an entire, I believe you're a level behind. And a whole lot of CS down, I mean you cannot engage there. Meanwhile, here's someone who can get engaged on. The Kench is unbenching. What? Akali playing with him a little bit. He ended up immediately ulting.
Wow!
Shit, fucking troll, man. Bodgar is of course trying his best, making sure he's able to scale up. What a genuinely goofy series though has been so far. I mean,
Goofy.
As you do see possibly a dive for the Akali versus Badman. Whoa, nah, man, I mean, you cannot tell me it's not goofy when stuff like this is happening. Badman is in a bit of a precarious position. Yetified does manage to get the kill. Meanwhile, Bodgar is getting engaged on, but here comes Peach White. The Corky is trying to deal damage, but he's taking so many tower shots. Bodgar is trying to deal as much damage as he possibly can. Be careful of this Twitch. Of this Corky. Corky is getting run down 1-for-1. Another kill for Latina Carlos. A Slice Cakes tries to engage, but he's just gonna die again. Shutdown on the Nautilus. That is a 547 gold shutdown from the Nautilus.
He shut me down.
As this Sejuani has just picked up, just in shutdowns, around 900 gold. And she will be enormous. And that's one thing on HUJ's comp that you have to keep in mind. I mean, who is supposed to deal with these tanks?
The Nautilus.
The Nautilus, apparently, yeah. $2k gold's ejection straight into Sejuani's veins. It does look like they are gonna see if maybe they can get another Drake here. It is sadly a Chemtech Drake. I want to see with how crazy these skirmishes are being, and maybe it's actually you can find decent value in it. The Drakes themselves, you do of course have the Lulu, so some of that healing will actually be going into a bit of value. You do see possibly a 3-man jump onto Slice Cakes. Slice Cakes, will you die a 7th time? Or will you run as far as you can as Latina Carlos and Sloppy are trying to help you? Looks like they're just gonna give up chasing Cassidy. Each White meets Sloppy, but realistically, nothing's really gonna happen here as we do see a TP by the Tom Kench. This is a 5v5 Drake fight. Ducky Warrior, are you caught out? The W does not connect, the Q does not connect from Latina Carlos. And they are going to start the Drake. Will we see a turnaround, or will they give over this Drake? As you do see a hook onto Akali. Akali in a bit of danger. Shroud has to come out. Ultimate does come out. Akali is on the backline. So is Zeta Fight 1 is dead. This Corki is going down. Akali will go down. Unknown Memory will go down. As Bodgar is starting to clean up. The resets are coming in. Slice Cakes is a tad bit low. He will go down as well. And this is a 4-for-1 on the side of Cavalieri.
Oh no. 5-for-1? No.
Sejuani has... How much gold does Sejuani have in her pocket? She has 3.5k gold. Go buy an item, man. She does not care. She...
Hello? Oh no. It's a nano.
What?
What happened? UTI.
Muteait. Jara. Hello?
Listen.
Okay. We're back. Was I muted the entire time or no?
No, it's like
It's okay.
10 seconds, like 10 seconds.
Will the Sejuani go buy an item finally? She does spend her gold and one buys a Kane Kruger and finishes her Thornmail. Is now 3 items at 22 minutes on a Sejuani. Wow.
Who is the MR for this? After this?
I guess, yeah.
But
Maybe Tom Kench.
no.
But no, I feel like the Koenig is a bit, perhaps a tad troll.
Hashtag recommended.
Hashtag recommended. Perhaps he's a bit afraid of the Nautilus damage coming out with the Qs and the E's. Zeta Fight jumps on Batman, but this may have been a mistake. Ultimate does come out. Is this gonna be a solo kill? I doubt it. As meanwhile in the top lane they're engaging on Peach White, but this Sejuani is just too tanky, guys. You cannot kill it. Zeta Fight gets dangerously low. Tom Kench! And the frog has been unclogged. Nice hook by Latina Carlos. Will they be able to kill the Sejuani? It does look like it's enough. Shut down onto the Kassadin. Akali is trying to do something here. It is enough to kill the Kassadin, but she will get autoed and she will die. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Lulu and the Jinx are just casually taking 2 towers. Will they get an inhib as well? Why not? They decide against it. I think you can. I think you can end here. It's a solo queue game. Yeah, it's completely like a solo queue game. I agree with you, man. These last 2 games have been crazy.
Fighting. No way Milan Huta. Sorry.
As we do get some news, Milan has won the game. Milan versus Cavalieri, man. When you know the Keys Diamond meets EU West Emerald, true. And the Master mid laner.
Limb foul. Being chilling.
Unified, I believe, is Masters, yes.
السيرفر تا كان هو
Iva, Meshrenko.
لا 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 ماستر
In personalment, I'm 3000 LP on the Antarctica super server.
I mean neither the master تاعي
He's a damn good player, nasabna nduna. In personalment, kull loba li nikkjuja fuq l-Antarctica super server intaqa ma' six pack. U l-brekkun.
سبيلي عليهم
The Zed, I'm trying to think, will this Zed even fall off? I don't think so. I think against the enemy comp, the Zed will stay relevant, even through late game. Min rebaħ game 1, Cavalieri, and it looks like Cavalieri does have a stable
Zambiru rebaħ game 1
Zambiru rebaħ, arresta l-kulħat ta' xuwa polizija. Semmejnija, uffiċjalment semmejnija, u mux l-ewel darba. Sorry, Zam.
Yeah, Zambiru. Mux u għalli ta'
Ija, u għalli.
Semmini għalli.
Okay.
Semmejti, Zam.
Semmejniħ. Sloppy does get a W onto the Akali, but she's not gonna care. We do see an engage by Peach White on the Sejuani. Akali will try to look for a kill onto Sloppy. Lots of damage coming out. Athena Karnos will go down. And this is now a 4v5. This may just be another Drake for the side of Cavalieri. And we're going to Soul Point. Badman's actually trying to look for something here. This is a 4v5 engage. They are a bit desperate. Sloppy will get annihilated instantly. The the Jinx ult does do a lot of damage. Why are we engaging HUJ?
Why, man? I mean, okay.
And it looks like this may be game. Look at the mid lane. That is some insane mid lane prio, and it's a quite big misplay from the side of HUJ engaging 4v5 without any mid lane prio. And this may just be the end of the game. Peach White and Badman are just slapping each other. The camera doesn't even want to see the game ending. They just want to see people slapping each other. As we do see bot lane, another bit of slapping kill, but this will probably be the game. And Cavalieri will probably be our third place champions for the LCM. And it will be, there's a GG. And Cavalieri is your third place for the first ever LCM. Congratulations, Cavalieri, you're a team that genuinely came out of fucking nowhere.
GG Saltnatek.
GG Saltnatek. And what a absolutely crazy game. As we transition back into the interview room.
Rebħu l-Milan. Għalma d-deffi.
Rebħu l-Cavalieri u rebħu l-Milan.
Mdejja xorta għana. Il-Rebenut.
Will Versio versus Cavalieri be in the next final? We will see. Next finals ħatkun Waffle Warriors kontra Cavalieri, surely.
Naħseb tajba tkun dik. Minu l-inqas il-garant jerbaħ.
True. Give me that third place money. You win a €5 coupon to Burger King.
Who was me?
I hope you get the Whopper Junior.
Standard Whopper.
Standard Whopper. As you will see who will be for our
Blood chips and drink.
Let's go on the MVP interview. And we will see who will be our MVP for this game. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not really sure. Oh, we see Yetified. Hello, Yetified. How's it going, man?
Okay, I got
Hello, Yetified. Hello.
The man, the myth, the legend, with the RuneScape icon.
That's me.
Heatified. Nano was like your biggest fan, I think.
Ah, me and Jansen are your biggest fans, unironically.
Dude, I rewatched the stream and I heard like 2 fans just screaming my name every time. I love you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you. How does it feel being one of the best LCM mid laners besides, maybe Juan and of course me? How does it feel?
I wanna put that to the test, but no, it feels fun. The thing is, like, the Akali like randomly messaged me out of nowhere, like you want to play in this tournament? I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And out of nowhere, we just like end up going all the way to the 3rd place, which is like a bit weird, but I enjoyed my time here.
Good, good. I hope you had fun.
I
playing.
hope you had fun playing. Congrats, of course,
100%.
on the 3rd place. For some reason, I can't. The Discord thing isn't showing, so people can't see the. It is Heatified who's the MVP. I don't know why the hell the Discord thing isn't working, but it is what it is. I'll fix it by next if we ever do this again, I guess, which we should. Here's a question. I mean, brother, what the hell happened game 1?
I mean, to be fair, it's like a staple thing. If I see Twisted Fate, I pick something scaling. And the Twisted Fate was not aggressive, so like I just got ganks from my jungler and hit free scale for a good 20 minutes before just killing everyone. So yeah, it was a bit of a draft gap, a bit of a team player gap,
Are they here?
and Heatified gap.
A Heatified gap. In game 2 with the Akali pick, was that like something that you kept in mind? Like, let's draft Akali, bait them into thinking it's Akali mid, and then go something else mid lane? Was that sort of like in the comms, or was that like a last second shit? I don't want to play Akali into Kassadin.
To be fair, every single game that we've played, Akali was banned except for one, and I get to play that game. And Akali was jealous. So he was like, I'm gonna play Akali. If it's open, you're going support. I was like, okay.
Fair enough.
And then eventually role swaps happened, and yeah. The plan was actually me going top, but
Okay.
Ducky gave up his support. Akali went top, I went mid, and I just kind of picked the Kassadin.
And what did you think about the Maltese players, maybe? Like, you played against them now. Have any thoughts?
I think, like, unironically, every person here is nice. Like, there's no toxic players. I really enjoy that. But
You've heard it first. He wants to see more toxic players. Please be toxic to Heatify them in Discord.
Exactly. Gotta cook up a little bit of the toxicity in the interviews. But no.
Too much awesomeness.
Apart from that, I think the top 2 teams are like really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the rest are just like so far behind on the top 2 teams.
True.
Which is sad to see, but yeah.
I mean, when you're competing with, Waffle Warriors and Cavalieri, I mean, there's not much contest. They're too good. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, Malta, I think, has been dominated by...
yeah, because you played versus Agony,
you played
right?
versus Agony.
Yes.
You've seen how Versio plays.
What did you think about them?
It was actually hard. Like, I was used to just winning mid lane and just being able to 1v1 everyone, but like I just see that everyone on the team of Agony was just really good. Like 10 CS a minute, also making a few mistakes. Like
Mechanics, of course, has been, I think, consistently. I mean, he's shown that he's one of the best mid laners in Malta. I mean, there's a few names. There's Drakur, of course. The brothers, Aiglos and Drakur, the solo lane brothers. Who I think that they've shown that they're really damn strong when they play their champions. You have Juan, the Aurelion Sol prodigy, who literally 1v9s games if you give him that champion. And I mean, clearly he doesn't do bad on other champs as well, like his Jinx. You have Mechanics, like we said. You have Gary top lane, when he's not on his Maokai. I mean, the guy is mechanically clean, you know. And when he's on Maokai, he just sleeps. But you know, that's every person on Maokai. It's you know, I think it's back since like the Raving Raptors and like Paradox days that like these players and these two teams have shown that they're like pretty much a cut ahead of the rest when it comes to like the Maltese pro scene. I think for the longest time it was literally just these two groups of players facing off each other with different names and different outfits. It's like the fucking Spider-Man meme. But I mean, I'm really happy. We're actually seeing, you know, some new people showing their face. You, unironically, without glazing you too hard, I'm glad you came out of nowhere and actually showed that, you know, there's people who actually can like at least contest with these people. I will say that much.
Yeah, you look really good in these games. So we'll give you that.
I mean, of course, there's me, but like, you know, it was alone just being me.
Yeah, we'll shut up, man.
I mean, I'm trolling a bit too hard, but seriously, I mean, I'm really happy. This is technically the last game of the LCM. This is the last interview. We do have, I'm gonna keep mentioning it so that it becomes a reality, the secret Gunblade versus Aversio match, which we'll probably see in season 15.
Yeah, and the Waffle Warriors versus Cavalier, you know, so he might get to play against you.
Hey, true.
Or I maybe end up switching teams. That might also be a possibility.
Huh?
Ooh.
Me and Dita fight in one team, unstoppable. Good luck, Aversio Agony.
Crazy. What are you gonna play?
Middle.
Or you might have to go
I'm playing mid, and
another
Dita
round.
fight is also playing mid. They're playing double mid, bro.
Okay, hand in hand.
Hand in
Wait,
hand.
actually, no, I'm not cheating on you with Akad.
Damn, okay. Like, Akali can watch if he wants, you know?
Hey, no. That's my boy.
Iglos saying, Gunblade hit us up, we'll give you 15 bands. Ow, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Anyway, Soma, thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone else being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed the LCM. Do you have any last words you to fight for the crowd?
I want to thank everyone for playing. It was fun. And that's it.
That's it. Thanks, man. Great talking to you. I will hope to see you on the
see you,
future
man.
events and the future LCM.
I see you, brothers.
I will see you. Bye, man.
Bye-bye. See you.
Morgases, man. Let's do.
Bye.
And that is the end, the last interview for the LCM. This is the last segment. Of course, we're gonna, not counting again, I'm gonna say it for like the 5th time now, the Gunblade match. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Ansu for hosting. Thank you everyone on the production team. I'll see you guys sushi. And I think it's only fitting that the last moment of the LCM ends
No way. Yeah.
ends with this. Thank you everyone. Wait, I look 3, 2, 1. Zabiro Polizia!
Zabiro Polizia! Yeah.